What is good, lads? Today we're going to be doing a mic'd up gym session. I got work at 2:30, so it gives me 2 hours and 20 minutes. Like, for those that are new, you probably think like, oh, what, 2 hours 20 minutes? That's heaps of time. Nah, lad. When if you're a powerlifter, you probably know. And when you're lifting heavy weights, like, obviously heavy is subjective to the person, and it's relative to the person. Up to like 250 kilo plus, it takes time to warm up as well. You take longer rests with strength training, so I'm in a rush. But well, the plan is we're gonna hiss out this gym session, and I'm gonna be mic'd up as well. So it's gonna be like my first like fully mic'd up video. I don't even know, like, ever. But I've been smashing coffee, bro. I think I put like way too much coffee because I've been giving the jitters. I was tired as at like 6:40, 6:45 or something, and I couldn't see how much coffee I was pouring in. So I think I accidentally poured a bit too much. And I've had the jitters, but that's alright. I've also this morning did a shop at counter, got my lollies. Oh, it's got them too, bro. Okay, we're in the mahi station now. Let me chuck the camera on there. We're gonna open the mahi station up. I need to chuck the mics on. I couldn't find my other tripod connector part, so I'm using my smaller tripod. The only problem is it like falls down. Bro, we need to hiss it up. I am smart, manage my time. But I read a quote, I think it was today, about pressure. When you're under pressure, it's a good thing. It means people trust you. They think you have the ability to succeed under the pressure, and you should see it as a challenge. And that's what I see today as a challenge that I can get all the hard mahi done we need to get done and in time. So let's get it. And it's enough time that we're not going to be compensating rest time in terms of like fatigue and stuff. But we're going to start warming. I always do like star jumps and stuff, arm circles, and then we'll hop straight onto the bars. Let's hop straight onto the bar. I'm going to get the sickest angle. That's pretty steady. This is my normal tripod, but I'm missing the thing that goes here. Normally I go the bar, but because I mean, all honesty, I don't need to do the bar. I just prefer to, but we'll start with 70 kilos. Go 70, and then we'll just go all the way up to 220. So 4 reds. I've been really focusing on my positioning, finding neutrality. So you'll see I find neutrality with my whole upper body and my lower body being completely not straight, but aligned. No really minimizing rounding. My hands are sticky from that like cloth thing, the rank as cloth that I was cleaning. Maybe I'll help with grip. I got my quick carbs, which is some rainbow mixed lollies, and then water. But I'm like jittery. I'm pretty sure it's from the coffee this morning. I genuinely, right now I'm second guessing like how much coffee I put in there. But it's a better feeling than being lethargic. These ones are my favorite. They're like got a creaming soda, but whew, let's go 120. That's 120 done. Now we got 170. Let's have a gander. It's not actually too bad. The target range for 5 reps is from 262.5 to 280. We're taking what we did last week, which is 267.5. So unless I'm feeling horrendous, we'll go less than 267.5. But ideally, our new range will be 267.5 to 280 kilos, just so we're making progress each week. Only time I would go lower than that, lower than like the week before, is I'd have to feel horrendous. Like, one, I'm feeling horrendous. Two, I feel like an injury could be coming. But that takes experience to know when it's just something that's not really that deep and then something that's deep. I mean, you never really know, so a lot of time it is better to be safer than sorry. So you got to weigh it up. You keep in the back of your head. You train hard, but also train smart. I'll see how it goes for like my last 2 warm-ups, and then I'll judge it off that. Or we'll go for the target weight, and then 3 back offs, and then we'll have dumbbell bench, and I'll superset that with the squats afterwards. And then to finish off, we'll have dumbbell RDLs. Yeah, let's hit it out. Let's go. And boom, on to 220. I'm gonna pause the video because I'm gonna save battery and also storage. I don't know how much storage, so if anything cuts out, it cuts out. 220 kilos is when I tend to chuck my belt on. It used to be 170, but you know, we upgrade our strength. So it's 220, and typically I'll chuck chalk on too. But yeah, this tends to be the mark point where I like fully flick the switch. So if I'm not spinning as much as I was before 220, like when I was warming up before, it's because I'm locked in. Gotta get that mental momentum going, bro. I like that, bro. Alliteration, mental momentum go. Bro, that's a bar. You gotta get that mental momentum going. But I'm copywriting that, bro. I'm putting my patent on it. Don't copy me. If you copy me, give me credit. Nah. Alright, let's go. Locked in. Gotta get that mental momentum. Woo. Let's go. Woo. Easy lightweight, baby. Actually, now we'll go 245. I try to do fairly even increments to my warm-ups. Always think of 2 warm-ups ahead. So for example, I'm doing this one because I know in my head after that I'm going to do around 265. You never just want to think 1 warm-up ahead. Well, that's just me personally. I was about to go 240, but then in my mind I was like, I'm going to be at least doing 260 for my last warm-up, and if I did 240, that means it's another 20 kilo jump, and this from 220 to 240 is a 20 kilo, and I always like doing bigger jumps and then into smaller and smaller as you get closer. But yeah, that's what we're doing. Okay, we're gonna set 265 as last warm up, and then off that, we'll gauge it off that. What do we do for our top set? Bro, I just feel like caca right now. There's my gut. But I don't know, bro. I think there's a thing called IBS, irritable bowel syndrome or something. But I always have the most not so good gut. But I've had it since like year 11 high school. I thought it was like protein. Probably is. It definitely could be. Ooh. Let's go. Whoa. Okay. Alright, it's 1:26. I'm gonna chuck these, my knee sleeves on. Normally I chuck them on when I have, so like as I mentioned with 220 on the deadlift, that's like where I flick the switch. On squats it's 170, and that's when I normally chuck my knee sleeves on, but I'm gonna chuck them on now because we're tight with time, and it just means I have to take my shoes off and then put the knee sleeves on, whereas if I just chuck them on now, oh my gosh, I'm still like breathless, bro, from the last set of squats. I felt a bit sick, I can't lie. Before, I was getting like, you know the hots? Like the hots when you're sick? That's what I was getting. It felt like it, at least on the back left of my shoulder, or like my back left side kind of. But we still got that last set out. Pretty happy with it. Now we just got these squats, and then we're gonna superset it with, actually no, we won't superset it with that. We'll superset dumbbell RDLs off the dumbbell bench. Pretty happy with those deadlifts, how they went. Got all of it done. I did feel a little bit buggered. The last rep on the last set, or like, it's heavily mental, man. Your brain is a pharmacy of hormones and all sorts to help you with whatever you're going through, bro. Like adrenaline, it's just one of them specifically. And if you can get into that state, you can actually unlock the adrenaline. Like it's not that you can just do it on demand, but let me set up the squat rack. It's not that you can just flick a switch and you get adrenaline, but if you can provoke yourself enough to get into a mental state, you can unlock it, bro. I think that's genuinely a big reason why I've been able to make, especially when I was in high school, bro, so much progress. I used to, like, at the school gym, at the uni rec, bro, you'd see me before my big lifts on my phone like this. I'd watch like Larry Reels, bro, is what used to hype me up, and I used to watch it, bro, and people probably thought I was, I don't know, out the gate, but it didn't really bother me because I was so passionate. I was so focused, and I just did whatever I could to maximize getting what I needed, getting what I wanted, essentially. And it's your mind, your spirit is strong. It's your flesh, your body that is weak. And if you can lock in, if you can really believe and focus on it, you can get it, bro. You'll get what you want to get. It's heavily related to my faith in Christianity, and I genuinely believe, you know, God says, whatever you pray for, if you pray with faith, you will receive. But there's one key thing that a lot of people leave out there. It has to align with God's will. If it doesn't align with God's will, then you kind of get it. And some people are going to be like, oh, well then that's stupid, but that's because you're only thinking about yourself. And sometimes, like a parent with a son, the parent knows best. And if the son just got what he wanted, say if they're a little kid and all they want to do is just eat lollies for the breakfast, lunch and dinner, they got what they wanted, they're gonna be followed and left with like a magnitude of issues down the line. That's why it has to align with the parent's will, it has to align with God's will, as he knows what's best. Bruh, oh my days, come on. Gotta hiss it out. It's 1:34. We've got 3 sets of squats. Let's go 120. to that point that I was mentioning before. Bro, God ain't no genie. You don't just get what you want. And a lot of the time when you pray, prayer isn't no 3 wishes or anything. A lot of the time when we pray to God for these things to happen or to occur, it's not God that fails us, it's we that fail God. We are the ones that need to be changed. It's not that the situation, the external things that necessarily have to change. It's us that have to identify the external things and change internally. You can't control what goes around externally. You can only control what goes on internally, especially how you perceive things. And you know, do you think if you've prayed for patience, God's gonna give you things that allows you to live your life instantaneously? No, He's going to give you trials, He's going to give you tests that's going to test your patience, that's going to cause you to realize that it's you the one that needs to change. He's going to give you these lessons to teach you to get what you not only want, but what you need, which is patience. I'm trying to reference a quote off the top of my head. I'll grab it for you actually. I read it out of a book. Behind you guys, as I've seen in a lot of my other videos, there's a library of books, my dad's books. Thousands of books, a lot of them on medicine, school books, educational books, but majority of them on Christianity, theology, all sorts of areas, like thousands and thousands. And I picked up a book, I haven't actually finished reading it, it's called How to Pray. And bro, hit hard, here it is. God acts and works only with time. In prayer, He's not the one who must change. Otherwise, prayer would surely be instantaneous. We're the ones who must gradually be changed. God doesn't fail us. It's we who fail Him. And bro, when I heard that, that was like, damn, man. You know, as I said, if you pray for patience, do you think we're going to be given all these things instantly? No, we're going to be given trials to test our patience so then we can actually see the lesson and we're the ones that be changed. He's the ones that gives us the opportunity to, He lays down the opportunities. All right, let's get this. At least it was even. They both fell, moved to the side a little bit. On top says 220. I think is it a double? We'll do 200, and then we'll go 220, and I got 2 back offs, which I can all get done before 2 o'clock. It's 1:40. We just got some chill back offs now. Whew, okay, 195, 4.6. Let's get it paused. Whew. Let's go. Alright, that was a bit draining. Took it over. Still got one more set. It's 1:54. If I go in about 4 minutes, we'll be done before 2. Gives me 32 minutes before work. I can probably get the dumbbell bench in, dumbbell RDLs done in about 20 minutes. The accessory exercises. So ideally I'm only resting around 2 minutes or a minute 40-ish between sets. Then what I normally do, I used to have moldy showers, which is real bad. That's why I used to get real bad, bit of a, kind of, not real bad, but I used to get a bit of a acne because I used to have moldy showers. Just deodorant. I stopped it actually before, I think when we're going into summer, because I used to sweat way too much. So always make sure I get at least a 1 minute shower. We'll have a 1 minute shower, make sure I get my protein in. I'll probably just grab some tuna. Oh, I already know what tuna I want. The satay one, because it'll get carbs in it too. It's got peanut butter. Yeah, so we're gonna smash that out. But I'm out of breath. We've got 63% battery, and we should have enough storage. Should be sweet. I still got a little bit of lollies left. There's a W in the chat. A bit buggered, but you know, just keep that mental momentum going. Don't let the ball stop rolling. I don't like talking or spinning yarns off task. So it has to be, if I'm going to talk during the gym session, it has to be something that's going to help me, like mentality, something on that's going to support my mentality, or pretty much just things that aren't going to ramble and take my mind off doing that mahi, so I can get the treats. But yeah, well, we got to set up the camera for the last set. Hopefully the pauses were good, I'm not too sure. Yeah, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Road to 10K, that was actually a bit off task. So never mind, let's just get on to it. I think the camera's gonna stay put. Let's set it up. Okay, we've got a dumbbell bench here, RDL right there. The chest is sore from yesterday, man. Oh, a lot of time it's mainly because I'm rushing with time. It's out of breath in this, bro. It almost turns into cardio that gets to me. Okay, we're gonna jump straight to the top set. 47.5 kilos. Okay, let's get that first set in, man. Let's get it. Whew. Let's get my quick carbs in. Rainbow mixed lollies. The sour ones go hard. I've said it like once or twice, but if you do remember, you're like an OG. or maybe you're just observant, but like when I used to gym at my school, or even before then when I used to go for runs, like before I even knew about pre-workout or was allowed to get anything, I didn't work, I didn't have like income or money or anything. Used to go to our garden, grab a lemon, half lemon, and I used to, or lemon juice if we had any, in the fridge, and before runs or before workouts, I used to squirt it in my mouth because that like, it would make me like squirt my face. That like sour little after effect woke me up. It gave me like a shock and it woke me up, and that's what I used to do. So that's why I like the sour lolly. It replicates that. I mean, also like lemon juice, any of that's really good. So bro, if you have a lemon tree or anything like that, I recommend do it. Alright, superset. Superset. Okay, let's go rest 2 minutes, straight into the next set. Okay, we're back. Let's test it out. Alright, let's go. Come on. Okay, come on. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, one more set. Okay, I'm gonna have to go so quick afterwards. If I don't do an outro, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Road to 10K teams, thank you so much for watching. If you want to see more videos like these, let me know in the comments. I haven't done like a fully mic'd up video like this really at all, or maybe once, but if you want to see more of these, let me know, because I will do more of them. A bit more personally, you guys hear what's going through my mind a little bit, and just my trainings. Pretty raw, it's like raw, kind of like Sam Suluk, the Mahi dog style. It's 2:20, I got 10 minutes. Those wondering, I live literally like a minute down, a minute away from work, so. Come on, 2 more. Okay. Come on. Come on. Ooh. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Start strong. Finish stronger. Ooh. Alright, that's me, bro. I gotta hit the gap pacer. It's 2:23. Let's go, 7 minutes, let's get it.